The name still electrifies millions across America. After a tumultuous 4 years in office, could he be plotting a return to the White House? Trump's presidency was nothing short of explosive. His America First policies resonated with a large section of the population, particularly those who felt ignored by the political establishment. But his presidency was also marked by controversy and division. The 2024 election could see a rematch of epic proportions, Trump versus Biden. The question on everyone's mind is, will Trump run? And if he does, can he recapture the magic of 2016? The answer, my friends, is a resounding yes. Trump is a fighter, he's a winner, and he's not afraid to speak his mind, no matter who it offends. His agenda was a radical departure from the policies of his predecessors. He pulled the U.S. out of international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal. He slapped tariffs on Chinese goods, sparking a trade war, and he took a hard line on immigration, building a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border. These policies were lauded by his supporters as a long overdue correction to decades of globalist policies that they believed had hurt American workers and interests. His tax cuts, particularly for corporations, were touted as a boon for the economy. However, critics argue that these policies were often implemented haphazardly and caused more harm than good. They point to the trade war with China, which hurt American businesses and consumers, and the withdrawal from the Paris Agreement, which they say damaged America's standing in the world and hampered efforts to combat climate change. The current vice president is a formidable politician in her own right. A former prosecutor and attorney general of California, Harris brings a wealth of experience to the table. She is known for her sharp intellect, her prosecutorial skills, and her ability to connect with voters on a personal level. Harris's political journey has been remarkable. She rose through the ranks of California politics, becoming the first female, first African American, and first Asian American Attorney General of the state. Her tenure as Attorney General was marked by a focus on criminal justice reform, environmental protection, and consumer rights. She then went on to become a U.S. Senator, representing California, before being chosen by Joe Biden as his running mate in the 2020 election. Harris's vision, a focus on equality and progress. Kamala Harris's political platform is rooted in progressive values. She is a staunch advocate for social justice, economic equality, and environmental protection. She supports affordable health care, accessible education, and comprehensive immigration reform. Harris is a vocal critic of systemic racism and has called for police reform and an end to mass incarceration. She is also a champion for women's rights and LGBTQ+ rights. Her vision for America is one of inclusivity, opportunity, and progress for all. Clash of Titans, Trump versus Harris on the issues. The potential 2024 showdown between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris would be a clash of ideologies, personalities, and visions for America. Their stances on key issues are diametrically opposed. Trump, the populist outsider, promises to make America great again by prioritizing American interests, reducing immigration, and restoring American jobs. Harris, the progressive Democrat, campaigns on a platform of social justice, economic equality, and environmental protection. She advocates for affordable health care, accessible education, and comprehensive immigration reform. The 2024 election would be a referendum on the direction of the country. Will voters choose Trump's nationalist vision or Harris's progressive agenda? 2024 Showdown, a nation divided. The 2024 election promises to be one of the most consequential in American history. It will be a battle for the soul of the nation. Trump's supporters remain fiercely loyal, drawn to his charisma, his promises to shake up the status quo, and his willingness to challenge political correctness. Harris's supporters are energized by her message of hope, her commitment to social justice, and her vision for a more inclusive America. The outcome of the election will depend on a number of factors, including the state of the economy, the political climate, and the candidates' ability to mobilize their base and persuade undecided voters. One thing is certain, the 2024 election will be a nail-biter with the fate of the nation hanging in the balance.